Hi everyone, welcome to Snap Snipe. Today's video is about how to spot series episode 2. We will be having two gameplays in cliff map with the T100 LT, but I want to show you very quickly my setup for the T100 LT regarding the equipment and field modifications and skills also. For the equipment, I'm using Commander Vision System, bond coated optics, and Bounty low noise exhaust system. Also I'm using directive for increasing my view range. For the field modifications, guys, important advice for you that you do not have always to choose all of the field modifications unless it's really important, it's really giving you an advantage over the another option. For example, you do not have to choose the one that increases the view range, but the disadvantage is you will lose 2% of the concealment and vice versa. But if your play style depending on the such kind of thing, no, there's no problem of choosing either of these. For me, I think it's enough for me for a lot of tanks that I'm having is to get the permanent bonus, which is different from for each tank class. For the light tank, I'm having plus 3% to hull traverse speed and 5% to the vehicle hit point. Well, I'm using the one that decreases the concealment of enemies behind foliage, which means they are either in the bush or behind the bush. It will decrease 3% of their concealment, which I think is really important, which is better than decreasing the concealment for the moving tanks, because I think everyone in their light tank has enough view range and enough equipment power to outspot moving tank very easily. For the others, I don't think it's really important for me, although it's personal preference. You guys have to choose as you like. Maybe in the future videos I will try this field modification that will increase my top forward speed by 2%, but the disadvantage will be reducing my engine power, because I think I have enough engine power to reach my top speed in a lot of cases, a lot of terrains, and even if I am moving up the hill. For the equipment, guys, I'm using Recon, Concealment, Brothers in Arms, Repairs, Mentor, and Emergency. These are the major qualification perks for the Commander. I'm using also situational awareness and also jamming and the signal interception. These are really important for my T100 LT or almost any light tank, because this will decrease the time that my tank will remain spotted by around 1 second. It's really important. It will save you a lot of times. Whenever you get spotted, you wish you will be unspotted very quickly. It will decrease the chance of the enemy will punish you, and you will survive in a lot of cases. Also, the interception, it's also important, since you will know that you are spotted very quickly. For the gunner and loader, I'm using Brothers in Arms, Concealment, Designated Target, Snapshot, Repairs, and Deadeye. The bonus perks, these are new perks. The first one is ammo tuning. This will decrease basically the RNG regarding the shell penetration and the damage that you are dealing by 2.5%. I think it's really good in a lot of tanks. This is old perk, the Adrenaline Rush. It will increase your reload time by around, I think 6.3% when your vehicle hit point is under 25%. And the last one is Perfect Charge. This will increase the shell velocity by 12%. For the driver, I'm using Brothers in Arms, Concealment, Smooth Ride, Controlled Impact, Off-Road Driving, and Engineer. Although the Controlled impact is not for every light tank. I use it because I'm using the LT432, which is the tier 8. It's perfect for ramming and so on. And now let's enjoy the two gameplays with the T100LT with the cliff map. I will do only commentary in such kind of videos. We are starting with the first gameplay with the T100LT in cliff map. This is the south spawn. Although remember guys, this video with 2x speed, I make it like that in order to quickly show you the most important things in this map and the most important notes, because it's really not that large map to do long commentary on it. So, but guys, this push is really important to take from the start of the game. I didn't take it, I was busy with something else, but I think this push besides the rock is really powerful and it's better than the first push that we took, because it allows you to spot both the first and the third line together. With the powerful kind of equipments that I have and the skills that I have in T100LT, I was able to collect like 6,000 assisting damage in the first 3 minutes of the game. Although you have to be really careful, because you should not always stay in the bush when you think it's really dangerous or someone is aiming at you. You should retreat at the proper time and spot whenever you think it's really the time to do the spot. Once you clear once all of the tanks are dead, you should push to the next bush, or you could alternatively go to the middle around D5 position in order to spot for the others, but I took the safest route, I think. But in any kind of cases and map, you have to have really good teammates who are able to deal damage whenever you spot enemy tank. That was an easy game. Let's see the northern spawn also. Guys, almost the same thing right here. You have to choose this bush. You will be able to spot the first and the third line. But guys, remember, this bush is really dangerous. You should not trust this bush. Even if you retreat back and the bush is no longer transferred, you will be easily spotted, because bushes in World of Tanks are not all the same. They have different concealment values. You should be really careful regarding that. Also guys, you have also a chance to go to different locations, like either you can take the hill or another part of the upper side of the middle. But in my experience, I think spotting from these two bushes is the most valuable thing that you could ever do in this map. Although you could take the hill, you could deal damage and do crossfire, but first it's really risky and dangerous. You have to be very careful regarding that, and also you will not be able to gain such amount of nice assisting damage. In this gameplay, my team is losing a lot of HP and a lot of tanks, so it's not always that easy to have an epic games, but at least you got something in your pocket instead of dying at the first minutes of the battle and getting 0 damage or assisting damage. Although we were not sitting next to the rock, which is common position for the enemy to fire, I was sitting, and I advise you always to sit at the right side of this bush, away a little bit away from the rock, but this 43 was able to blind fire me. Good for him. That's the end for the gameplay. Although cliff map is not favorable for light tank, we managed to get phenomenal result, being in the top in our team, and dealing like 11,000, nearly 11,000 assisting damage. This is like Prokhorovka score. I think it's amazing result for such kind of map. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video, and see you in the third episode.